Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane, and I'm back with Season 1, Episode 10.
The finale
of House of the Dragon. Last episode, because of Alicent's misunderstanding of Viserys on his deathbed, literally, there's now an usurper on the throne. The last episode really elevated Alicent to me as a character morally, because all these other guys on the council, including her father, they were planning to usurp Rhaenyra anyway, and obviously now they feel more justified. I did mention this lightly, but one of my favorite parts of the last episode was just them on the street trying to find Aegon. I love Kristen and Aemon out there just talking. Aemon is just interesting to me because obviously when I have to edit, I rewatch it, and just looking at his character, he studies hard, he knows how to fight, he's doing everything he can to prepare himself for a position in leadership, and he probably feels like he deserves it, and just like Kristen said, to toil for something that others just get it handed to them. It's just an awful thing. I want to see, hopefully, layers to Aemon's character, just kind of like I see layers to Daemon. Speaking of Daemon, him and Rhaenyra, they weren't in the last episode at all. Guys, this is the finale, and it's just been a hell of a ride. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, me doing a whole show, making it a solo reaction, but I've had a good time, and I feel like you guys haven't complained in the comments about me being by myself. I appreciate that. I would like to do more solo reactions. I feel like I can really be animated. Guys, make sure you check out our merch at the bottom of the page. Also, check out Full Length on Patreon. Hey, Patreon, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We're going to jump into House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 10 in 3, 2, 1.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
I hope not.
Luke. I can't be Lord of the Tides. Grandsire was the greatest sailor who ever lived. I get green sick before the ship even leaves the harbor. I'll just ruin everything.
We don't choose our destiny, Luke. It chooses us.
Grandsire let you choose whether you be his heir. You told us so.
4 and 10. Same as you are now.
10 and 4 is so much easier.
Might we hope for news of Lord Corlys's recovery?
Viserys is dead.
I grieve this loss with you, Rhaenyra. My cousin, your father, possessed a kind heart.
They don't know.
Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
They crowned him.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say. A day passed, perhaps two. I was made a prisoner in my quarters while the Queen made her preparations.
Viserys has been slain.
Alicent demanded you declare for Aegon.
She did. I refused her.
And yet you are alive.
The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys.
They crowned him before the masses.
So that the masses would see him as their rightful king.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have done more for it.
A war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure. But that war is not mine to begin. I only rushed this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. And for your children.
God damn, I'm getting goosebumps. What's wrong? Shit.
Baby's coming.
I just forgot she was pregnant again. Sorry.
Complete. This should not be happening.
It is fucking happening.
Keep your head about you, princess.
I want patrols along the island's perimeter, looking for any small ships that might set ashore. If the Greens attack now, it will be by stealth, not directly. We don't have enough men to surround the island, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are. Conscript the Dragon Keepers, they're capable fighters. Waste no time.
It will be done, my prince.
God.
Your grandsire, King Viserys, has passed.
Viserys?
The Greens have repudiated the succession and claimed the Iron Throne. Aegon has been crowned king.
What is to be done about it?
Nothing yet.
And where is Daemon?
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Leave Damon with me.
Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
He doesn't look like a kid who's gonna listen.
And Bar Emon.
Do you want to speak to the Maester, my prince?
I'll fly to the Riverlands myself and affirm Lord Tully's support.
You will do no such thing. My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
You're needed to patrol the skies on Virmax.
Did you hear what I said?
The Ravens, Lord Artemis. Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty. Do you recall who King Viserys named as his heir before his death?
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm grateful for your long service to the crown, so I'm presenting you with a choice.
Don't hurt them.
Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen. To Prince Viserys as the heir to the Iron Throne. Or, if you support the usurper, speak it now. And you will have a clean and honorable death. If you swear fealty now, only to later turn your cloaks,
Know that you will die. Screaming.
Princess, let us help you.
What is she doing?
Get out! Princess, please. You should not do this alone, Princess. Let us help you.
What? Why? Oh. What the fuck? Oh, it's... That sucks. That's unfortunate.
I mean no harm, brothers. I swear to ward the Queen with all my strength and give my blood for hers. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall guard her secrets, obey her commands, ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
Why am I emotional? God! What a beautifully shot episode, by the way. Gosh.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, first of her name. Queen of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men. Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Grace, but talk of men is moot. Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
The Greens have dragons.
They have 3 adults, by my count. We have Syrax, Caraxes, and Meleys. Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes. Baela has Moondancer.
Daemon, none of our dragons have been to war.
There are also unclaimed dragons. Seasmoke still resides on Driftmark. Vermithor and Silverwing dwell on the Dragon Mound. We cut off the west, surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Your Grace, a ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the skies.
I figured that shit be falling off, y'all. Walks through them. That's great.
Acknowledge Aegon as king and swear obeisance before the Iron Throne. In exchange, His Grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone, will pass to your true-born son Jacaerys upon your death. Jacaerys will be confirmed as the legitimate heir to Driftmark, and all the lands and holdings of House Velaryon. Your sons, by Prince Daemon, will also be given places of high honor at court. Aegon the Younger as the king's squire, Viserys as his cupbearer. Finally, the king in his good grace will pardon any knight or lord who conspired against his ascent.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne. He wears the Conqueror's crown, wields the Conqueror's sword, has the Conqueror's name. He was anointed by a septon of the faith before the eyes of thousands. Every symbol of legitimacy belongs to him. And then there is Stark.
Stark, Tully, and Baratheon all swore to me when King Viserys named me his heir.
Stale oaths will not put you on the Iron Throne, Princess. The succession changed the day your father sired a son. I only regret that you and he were the last to see the truth of it.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor!
Grand Maester.
Fuck is this?
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other. No blood need be spilled. The realm can carry on in peace. Queen Alicent eagerly awaits your answer.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mummer's farce. Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself.
No.
Daemon.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
Rhaenyra is letting cooler heads prevail, but I don't believe they will prevail.
Viserys spoke often of the Valyrian histories. I know them well. When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Are you considering the High Tower's terms, Your Grace?
As Queen, what is my true duty to the realm, Lord Bartimus? Ensuring peace and unity, or that I sit the Iron Throne no matter the cost.
Is your father talking?
My father's dead. And he chose me as his successor. To defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
Well, the enemy have declared war. What are you going to do about it?
Clear the room.
I love Daemon, but, you know, your wife is the queen, dude.
If you could take the Iron Throne without putting Otto Hightower's head on a spike, would you?
Are you not angry?
Well, I should declare war because I'm angry.
No, because it's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. A song of ice and fire.
What? He doesn't know about it.
The coming war against the darkness in the north, the conqueror's dream. Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
My brother was a slave to his omens and portents. Anything to make his feckless reign appear to have purpose. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
I never told you. Did he?
Yes! I love this man!
I've had men whipped for falling asleep on their watch. You are no man.
You abandoned me. When I most needed you. Both our children stolen from us. I needed you. Baelor and Rhaena needed you, and you abandoned us for more adventure at sea. As has always been your way.
I had no other place to turn. I'd lost everything.
We lost Corlys. We. Your brother is also dead. In his haste to bury you and claim your seat, he stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate.
Yep.
Daemon took his head for it.
Oh. Is he not gonna want to side with him now?
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness.
He's got the ambition too.
Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Yep.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death. That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
Easy words for a lord who commands from the safety of his castle.
Doesn't make it
The Lord
any
of the
less
Tides!
true.
Lord Corlys Velaryon!
I'm very sorry about your father, Princess. He was a good man.
Are they betrothed too?
Also hope to have the support of houses Arryn.
Hope is the fool's ally.
Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house, but all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower, if I remember.
As did you, Lord Corlys.
Yeah.
You have the full support of our fleet and house. Your Grace.
You honor me, Lord Corlys.
I love Corlys. I love that name. I love that beautiful dark skin with that blonde white hair.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens. And they're more convincing.
They are more convincing.
Send us.
I hate to send my my children to do anything like that, dude.
If you take this errand, you go as messengers, not as warriors. You must take no part in any fighting.
I swear it.
Swear what? Is what I would say. Can't make them say the words.
I swear it.
Thank you. You have Baratheon blood from your grandmother, Rhaenys. And Lord Boros is an eternally proud man. You'll be honored.
I forgot that that's why Robert Baratheon had a claim. Because he's related to, Targaryens. I do not want these children to die. God. But I think it's going to be something tragic like that that pushes Rhaenyra over the ledge. The edge. Ledge or edge. Gotta be cold as shit, man. That is a little dragon. Jeez Louise, that is a little dragon. Aemon is already here? Aemon, right? That's the biggest dragon. That's Aemon's dragon, right? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm a fool.
Prince Lucerys Velaryon.
Yep, I saw him.
Son of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Jesus.
Yet earlier this day, I received an envoy from the king. Which is it? King or queen? The House of the Dragon does not seem to know who rules it.
He doesn't look like a man that's gonna...
Where's the bloody maester?
Can you not fucking read? Last episode, it made me kind of like Aemon more, but he's the one who took his eye, right?
Which one of my daughters will you wed? Boy?
Boy.
My lord, I'm not free to marry. I'm already betrothed.
Did he really...
So you come with empty hands. Go home, pup. And tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foes.
I shall take your answer to the Queen, my lord.
Wait! My Lord Strong. Did you really think that fight would be little challenge?
It would be. He'd kill you, kid.
I want you to put out your eye. It's payment for mine. I plan to make a gift of it to my mother.
He needs to put a stop to this. He's a lord, dude.
No.
Then you are craven as well as a traitor.
Not here.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, bastard!
Not in my hall! The boy came as an envoy. I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof. Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
Exactly. Very good. You gotta get above the... Gotta get above, man. He's gonna be in front, isn't he? Go. Go, damn it. Oh my god. Dude, you gotta get like in a little canyon or something. You gotta get low. There you go, kid. That is hilarious. Dude, stay down there. Jeez. Lord. How's the oxygen level up there? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's like they both didn't really want to kill each other. This is why I said you don't send your fucking kid, lady. Jesus, I know you're trying to... God damn. This is gonna do it. Jesus. What a hell of a finale. I usually try to make these quick and snappy and quickly edited, but I don't know. I was just really emotional, I think, from the very beginning. And there's a lot of extremely hype moments. I love seeing Lord Corlys, the sea snake. He's back, and he is pledging his allegiance and all his ships, his whole fleet, to Rhaenyra. It was great to see him, but just Rhaenyra and Daemon, I love those characters. Daemon is obviously, he runs into a battle, for sure. And I appreciate the hell out of Rhaenyra. And Rhaenys. I know I made fun of her in the first couple episodes. I went hard on the Queen That Never Was. But she is a great character. She is one of my favorite characters. I feel like I'm really rooting for Rhaenyra. The thing to me, I just can't believe Luke is dead. And obviously Aemon didn't really mean to kill him. He lost control, and Luke lost control of his dragon. They both lost control, and then something terrible happened. How did Daemon get word of that? How does anyone find out about that? If I was Aemon, I would just... You know, if he felt bad about it, which it looked like he did, I would just say, I don't know what happened to him. They're so high above the clouds, there are no witnesses. That was just fucking nuts. That dragon is so much bigger than Luke's dragon. It's crazy. Let me look at my notes. The big thing is I didn't want any of those children to die, and the youngest, Luke, is dead. And I'll tell you what, I just don't know if I was the best father in the world between like 20 and 25. I just don't think I was grown up enough, but I love babies, you know. And then I saw that lifeless baby, and I just felt terrible for her. I mean, I felt terrible in the first episode when the wife and the recently born son died, but just the visual language and the fact that she was wrapping him up, man, it was terrible. And seeing Daemon just walk, he was walking alone, I think, on that beach, and he just kind of gets down. We don't see him like break down in tears, but you know he was obviously feeling it. And they believe that Viserys was slain. Why wouldn't they? You know, Alicent and Rhaenyra are both these cool-headed women. But I don't think Rhaenyra is going to be now, and who can blame her? Every time something happens in the show, it's not like, you know. Obviously, there are things like Joffrey was just a piece of shit, and he was supposed to be a piece of shit. But in this show, the intention is, okay, I understand both sides. I really do. And I really appreciate Rhaenyra in her conversation with Otto, just not wanting to just tear the realm apart, and not wanting to jump to the fact, we're just going to use our dragons and burn the hell out of everybody. Like, I appreciate that. So it was just... It was great. Dreams didn't make us kings. That's a great line. Dragons did. The fact that Daemon didn't know about the dream, about the threat of the White Walkers in the north, are you going to believe some crazy asshole prophecy? I mean, he had some harsh words to say about it, about his brother. I mean, he loves his brother. We know that. But he's prone to anger, and at that moment he was pissed off because his brother didn't tell him. But I do like the line, dreams didn't make us kings, dragons did. Take it back to the beginning because it's like I'm going backwards. Luke didn't want Driftmark because you know, he just he was afraid of his incompetency. He wasn't confident that he can do a good job to replace, and who can replace the great, amazing, handsome man that is the Sea Snake. I wonder how Aemon is going to feel. Is he going to take credit for the fact that I killed him? Or is he going to say, I didn't mean to? Because to say I didn't mean to, he's probably got to say he lost control of his dragon. I think that's fine. I think all dragon riders know that it's hard to control these dragons. I just want to say I love this show. I love Game of Thrones. And guys, for all you out there, my plan is to take Tom and Matt through it because they have never, ever seen it. I want to know what it's like for them to watch it without all the cultural kind of pressure and that anticipation that everyone's feeling, just to go through it, see what they think. I think this first season was possibly better than that first season of Game of Thrones. I know a lot of people, they have a lot of recency bias and are saying, no, it's definitely better. But you got to remember how great that show was when it first came on. There wasn't really anything like it. And the king dying and Joffrey taking the throne and Ned Stark getting beheaded, you know, it was crazy. And, you know, just Bran getting pushed out a window. That was a crazy, crazy good first season. Guys, I don't want to harp on it too long. This was a fantastic finale. I don't like to give ratings to things, but this is a 10 out of 10. I loved it. And it was just great. And it was beautifully shot. Much love to everybody. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of the show. And appreciate the hell out of all of you. Cheers. It's great to be back in the world, guys.